We will not compromise with Protestantism. And so between Trent in the 1540s and Vatican II from 1958 to 1963, you have Jesuit infiltration of all the churches, so that finally by 1958 to 1963, there's been enough infiltration done, and enough of the messages of those churches have been watered down. So now Rome comes in with the ecumenical movement. That's what John the 23rd did at Vatican II. It was, let's bring all the churches together now, but it's not under Protestantism. It's not under biblical truth and principle. It's under Rome. And it's under Roman tradition and Roman authority. That's all Vatican II was. So Vatican II fits right in harmony with Alberto Rivera and his statement that all the churches by 1981 were completely taken over.
What is the ultimate goal of the papacy? What is it that has not changed since the meetings in Vienna, Verona, and Chery in the early 1800s? The answer is domination of the world. The Vatican is seeking to create a one-world government or New World Order. And what will be the capital of this world government? Not Rome, but Jerusalem. In 1993, the Italian newspaper La Stampa carried a curious article that said the Vatican had gained control of a portion of the Temple Mount in Jerusalem.
They want their capital back. The Crusades haven't ended. They've done this before. It's not a new phenomenon here. What the Vatican wants is, Rome is their second capital. They want a crusade to liberate what they view as their actual physical capital. And that's where they don't want Jews in Jerusalem.
What they're trying to do with this war now is take an eraser to all of these countries, right? Now you have no more countries. One massive trading bloc, right? In the middle of this, you've got a city that is revered big time. The papacy has wanted to move from Rome to Jerusalem ever since the very first crusade. They still want to do that.
And how do we know this? We know this because a person named Marc Halter, the French intellectual friend of Shimon Peres, gave an interview in a now defunct magazine, Israeli magazine Shishi, where he said in May of 1993, I delivered a letter to the Pope, Shimon Peres, promising the Vatican East Jerusalem. And he gave a few details. East Jerusalem would be policed by the UN. The Vatican would get control of all holy sites of all religions. And the PLO would get a state within this enclave. The Vatican gets the holy sites, and the UN gets to police the place. And now we've got two magazine confirmations. And Arafat agreed to this. According to La Stampa, 3 days before the signing of the Declaration of Principles, Arafat agreed to the deal. And then when he didn't get the deal, the terror started in earnest.